Every one of us remembers where we were on 9/11. I remember exactly where I was the moment the first planes hit the building and someone told me you heard the news. Then I remember watching the buildings come down. And I remember that whole day. It was the darkest day in our lives, the darkest day obviously in our country. What I like to remember is also one of the most beautiful things that happened right after 9/11. Watching the way the whole country came together, watching the way people cared for each other, watching the way people really showed love for one another. I remember seeing thousands of cars, all cars having the American flag on it. See, when tragedy happens, when challenges happen, our essence comes out. And our essence really wants to be good. Our essence really cares about another. Our essence, who we really are, is really kindness and caring and being there for each other. And this is such an important message to remind us of this week. This week is the week between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Getting ready for Yom Kippur, the day of atonement, the day of asking God for forgiveness, the day of reanalyzing our life and trying to get back on the saddle. And a lot of times people feel like, who am I? I'm going to go to synagogue, or if I'm not going to go to synagogue, I'm asking God for forgiveness, I want to change my life, but I'm a sinner, I'm a person that does all these things wrong. And why would God forgive me? The answer is, the reason why God forgives is because like a parent. The parent knows that the essence of their kid, they're really good. They really want to do the right thing. But we get caught up and through the year we forget. So Yom Kippur, God already looks like once again at our essence and knows on our essence, as a Jew, we all want to do the right thing. We all want to make a difference. How do you know? Because when push comes to shove, when we get challenged, we always want to do the right thing. We want to do the godly thing. We want to do the Torah thing. So in Yom Kippur, God looks at our essence, our neshama, and says, I know this person really wants to do right. This person doesn't like the sin, doesn't like all that. So Yom Kippur, wherever you may be, if you're going to be in synagogue, or if you're not comfortable to go to synagogue, take advantage of those 25 hours and stop and pray to God. Analyze our life and think to yourself, okay, what are the deeds of last year that I'd like to change? And even though you say, well, year after year I tried to do it, it didn't help. Don't worry. Try again. And you know what? Take that one mitzvah that you thought you could never do and say, you know what? Let me start doing it. But I'm not sure if I'm able to do it the whole year. You know what? Just start. The special energy on that day of Yom Kippur. See, the important thing is that you yourself shouldn't think of yourself as a failure, as I'm a bad, sometimes people go, I'm a bad Jew, I'm a bad person. No, we're all good people. We all want to do the right thing. Sometimes the challenge for us, we get distracted. That's how we have to look at it this Yom Kippur. And as we reflect about our life, the challenging things and the great things, there's two questions you could ask. You could ask Lama, why did it happen? Or Lama, for what reason, what purpose, what am I going to do about it? And that's a call for action. That's what happened 9/11. The buildings hit. We didn't sit back and say, why did it happen? That the investigators did right later. But the first thing is, what can we do about it? What are we going to do about it? So Yom Kippur, as we celebrate the holiest day of the year, the question we can ask is, what are we going to do about our life? What are we going to do to make our life more godly, more loving, more caring? Practically, what are we going to do? Then we know that this year, Yom Kippur, is going to be a year of growth, a year of connection, a year of holiness, a year that God will say, I know you. I know in your essence you want to do the right thing, and I believe in you. The only thing I ask you is you to believe in yourself. Shabbat Shalom.